Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the MyGridironFace Show. Great day in college football. A couple of matter of fact, there've been several upsets that have been going on. A lot of ranked teams losing to unranked teams. Georgia, was a nail biter until the fourth quarter. Florida, they did play their third string quarterback, and also they had a couple of pieces missing. Had a quarterback missing, the running back missing, and a couple of defenders. And some people did go down that game. And also Georgia did have some significant injuries on their team also. So significant injuries they have gone on. On both sides of the game. I mean, on both sides of the football, and also both sides of the team. But needless to say, great day in college football. Once again, we are at this particular point in time. We are, I won't say winding down, but we are. It is the month of November. There are only so many games left, so we're winding down only to wind up or wound up for the college football playoff season. This is the inaugural coming of the football college playoffs. Let me get this out of the way. Sorry. And this is the first season in the inaugural season for the college football playoffs. So needless to say, let's go ahead and go over some scores. Go over some commentaries. A lot of things that are going to be happening on Tuesday. Of course, y'all know. I think they always say this election would be historic. This is the most important election of all time, and this, that, and the other. No, politically speaking, let me segue. Let me just do a sidebar real quick. I think this is probably going to be the most significant election in U.S. history. I really do believe that. Now, they always say, "Oh, it's going to be historic, this, that, and the other." Listen, on this one right here, yeah, I have a belief that this election right here is going to determine the future of this country, like for real. I really do. Also, not only that, segueing back to the football aspect of things, it's also going to be, I would say Tuesday, Super Tuesday for the for college football playoffs too. So there will ESPN and college football playoff committee will begin ranking teams, putting teams in their I would say respective and perspective positions and rankings when it comes to ranking these teams relative for the college football playoffs. And also, this is just a start. So it's still somewhat a lot of football left to be played. I think there are like 3 or 4 games left. See, this is the second, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and then the 30th. I think there are only 3 or 4 games left, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's only like 4 games left, 3 or 4 games left. I think 4 games left. But like I said, this is where you separate the men from the boys, the good teams, the good teams or the elite teams from the rest of the teams. And this is where, the dirty dozen, the gridiron dirty dozen, you have to separate the gridiron dirty dozen. No disrespect, no teams who are out the 12-team playoff picture, but this is the dirty dozen. You got to get down and dirty. You want to get a spot in the college football playoff and everything. But needless to say, let's go ahead and get to some scores and get some stats and things of that nature. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. I had the volume off. Man, I got into the whole thing. I got to do this whole thing over again. But I'm sorry, y'all. I went into my stream and I forgot to turn the volume on, and I apologize for that. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. I am up and I'm up and running there, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Hold on for a second. Yep. I had the volume off. I think I had the volume off. But like I said, congratulations to you, Boise State. They won the game today, 56 to 14, 24. I'm sorry, Ashton Gentry, with the with 2 touchdowns, 149 yards rushing. So congratulations to Boise State. Y'all got their energy. Continuing on, we're going up to Illinois and Minnesota, man. Hey, Illinois, man, look, lost 2 games in a row. Illinois, what y'all doing out there, man? I thought y'all had that thing on lock up in Illinois, man. I mean, y'all were coming alive. You know, I had believe in y'all. Illinois, number 24, losing to unranked Minnesota. Illinois, hey, actually, Minnesota ain't that bad. I mean, they're both eligible, 6-3, and Illinois 6-3, and they got a better conference record than got a better conference record than Illinois. But Minnesota 25, Illinois 17 for Minnesota. Max Brosmer, 213 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Darius Taylor, 131 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And James Grills, 14 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. But Daniel Jackson, only 74 yards receiving. And they got 4 sacks. So that defense for Minnesota showed up today, beat Illinois in Illinois. Luke Altmaier, 226 yards passing, 1 touchdown. John McCray, 72 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Zachariah Franklin, 1 touchdown. And Illinois only with 2 sacks, but in Minnesota, a little too much for Illinois. Congratulations to Minnesota. Y'all got that energy. Continuing on, Army undefeated. It's been a long time since Army been undefeated. Man, that Army Navy game gonna be pretty good too. Army, yes, ranked Army, 8-0, undefeated. Them boys is good, man. Air Force 3, Air Force, Quentin Hayes, 54 yards, 1 interception. Josh Johnson, 2 interceptions, 38 yards. Oh man, but y'all scholarship pool. No, I'm just kidding. But you do serve the country. But football wise, yeah, you served on purpose. Football wise, Army Black Knights 20, Dwayne Coleman 48 yards, no touchdowns. But Kenny A, Udo, 22 carries, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, Army, they put in work on them boys, and they got 6 sacks on them boys. Man, the Army tearing them up, man. Woo! Congratulations to the Army, and also to our armed forces too. But congratulations to the Army Black Knights. Y'all got the energy, man. I don't know who y'all got next, but at any rate, their Army Navy game is coming up in December. I can't wait. I'm gonna be watching that game. My eyes gonna be glued to the television screen. And they've only lost 1 game. That's against Notre Dame as well. But Ole Miss blowing out Arkansas 63-31. Man, Jackson Dart, 515 yards, y'all. 6 touchdowns. Even the backup got in on some of that action. Austin Simmons, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. He got in on some of that. Now, check this out. Jordan Watkins, 254 yards receiving, 5 touchdowns. Daquan Wright, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns. Caden Lee, 127 yards receiving, but no touchdowns. It really don't even matter. Oh boy, racked up, man. And guess what? They got 8 sacks today. 8 of them things, man. 8 sacks today. Woo! Them boys racked up today. Arkansas, 31. Malachi Singleton, 27 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Rashad Dubinion, 49 yards, 1 touchdown. Malachi Singleton, oh yeah, I forgot. Malachi Singleton did get a rushing touchdown. And Rodney Hill with a touchdown. Luke Haas, 1 touchdown. And they only got 1 sack. Congratulations to the Ole Miss Rebels. They got UGA next. UGA, hey, listen. And guess what? They got UGA in Ole Miss. And Lane Kiffin and that damn offense, I'm telling you right now, hey, the way UGA, the way y'all, now the defense played good. UGA defense, not bad. Woo, hey, Carson Beck, I'm telling you right now, throw some interceptions on Ole Miss and see what happens. But at any rate, yeah, congratulations to Ole Miss. Y'all got the energy, man. Like I said, they got UGA next. I'll probably repeat that when I go to the UGA game. But Ole Miss, yeah, them boys racking up points, man. And they're 7-2 too, believe it or not. Now I get that conversation. I get that thought later on what happens if they do beat Georgia and whoever. But back to the scores. Yeah, congrats to Ole Miss. Y'all really got the energy. Moving on up, Indiana undefeated. Oh yeah, undefeated Indiana, and I think they got Penn State or Ohio State coming up too. But Indiana, number 13, Indiana 9-0. I mean, they 9-0 and 6-0 in the Big Ten, and they beat the Big Ten team today too. So Indiana 47, Michigan State 10. Curtis Rourke, 263 yards passing, 4 touchdowns for Indiana. Tyson Lawton, 1 touchdown. Omar Cooper Jr., 1 touchdown. 1 rushing touchdown, I'm sorry. Now, Elijah Surratt, 59 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving. Miles Price, 1 touchdown. Zach Horton, 1 touchdown. And them boys got 7 sacks today on Michigan State. Woo! Hey, them Hoosiers, the thing is with Hoosiers, Indiana was relatively known for basketball. They were relatively known for football. You know, Bobby Knight, the legendary Bobby Knight, you know, the record that Bobby Knight was at one point like a Don Shula of college basketball at one point. Indiana is relatively being a basketball school, not a football school. But surprisingly, Indiana, yeah, they keep playing like they playing. Indiana gonna wind up in the playoff. They may go to the Big Ten championship the way they playing right now. I'm being dead for real. Ohio State and Indiana, I think Indiana probably gonna get Ohio State a run. I think Ohio State plays Indiana, if I'm not mistaken, but I look at the schedule. But it's gonna be very interesting too, though. But back to the scores. Congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers. Man, y'all got that energy, like for real, for real. I'm just being for real with y'all. Now, upset number 1. No, I'm sorry. Upset number 2. Texas Tech, Iowa State. Texas State 23, Iowa State 22. Yeah, and they beat Iowa State in Iowa State. Surprisingly, these home teams are losing today. What the hell going on with these home ranked teams losing to unranked teams? But you know, now they're here or there. No disrespect to the unranked teams, but Baron Morton from Texas Tech, 237 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Taj Brooks from Texas Tech, 122 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Josh Kelly, Texas Tech, 127 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, Texas Tech, them boys putting up them numbers, boy, on Iowa State. Well, it was down relatively down to the very end of that game. But and also they got 2 sacks today. Iowa State, Rocco Beck, 299 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Throwing the ball, I'm telling you, the turnovers will kill you. Abu Sama, the third, 74 yards rushing, no touchdown. Jaden Higgins, 1 touchdown reception and 140 yards receiving. Carson Brown, 1 touchdown, 44 yards receiving. So two receiving touchdowns, and not only that, 3 sacks. But Texas Tech, the boys came through today, and you know, put in work on them boys. So congratulations to the Texas Tech. Y'all got that energy. I don't know who y'all got next, but I'm quite sure y'all gonna be ranked. Well, I don't know if you're gonna be ranked. But anyway, well, you know, you may be ranked. You know, you got an all right record. Duke and on to that. Texas Tech, y'all got the energy. Miami Duke. Now, at one point, Miami was trailing this game 28-17, but too much for Miami was too much for Duke. And I'm sorry, y'all. Heisman Trophy candidate Cam Ward. I keep talking about that. Cam Ward. Them boys came in like game busters today. Number 5 Miami. Good job, Miami. Duke 31. Malik Murphy, 325 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Only against the number 5 team, a national ranked team, a good team. Man, I'm telling you right now, y'all better stop playing with Miami. The U might be coming back. Peyton Jones, 71 yards rushing, 1 touchdown for Duke. Samir Hogan, 139 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Jordan Moore, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. Peyton Jones, oh yeah, he got a receiving touchdown as well. So 2 touchdowns for Peyton Jones, and they got 2 sacks. But Miami, way too much for the Duke Blue Devils. Duke, you are a basketball school. Even though every now and then you show up in football every now and then. But at any rate, Miami, way too much for you. Cam Ward from Miami, 400 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Damian Martinez, 66 yards rushing. Mark Fletcher, Elijah Laughlin, both with the rushing touchdown. Xavier Restrepo, 146 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns. Jacoby George, 74 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And guess what? Hold on. Xavier Restrepo, he's in good company, but with a lot of with several Miami receivers. He set the school record for most yards receiving, and I think most touchdowns. I know most yards receiving. These are the likes of, he's in good company. I mean, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, both Hall of Famers, NFL Hall of Famers, college football Hall of Famers, and also Santana Moss. So Restrepo catapulted all of them. Congratulations on the sideline. Michael Irvin, congratulating him on the sideline. So Xavier Restrepo, yeah, he's in the class of his own at the University of Miami, and he did set the record for most receiving yards in the football game. Like I said, look at the lights that he's joined himself. So don't be surprised. We might see him playing on Sunday as well. But congratulations to the Miami Hurricanes. They got the energy. I don't know who Miami playing next, but it looked like their schedule seems pretty favorable for them to go to the ACC championship game and also win the ACC. And they're going to want to get the playoff berth anyway, college football playoff berth. So congrats to the Miami Hurricanes. Y'all got that energy, man. Continuing on, we are going to go to Ohio State. Oh man, Ohio State and Penn State. Man, that was actually a good game. I actually enjoyed that game. I like that game right there. Ohio State, they held out Penn State, but actually it was a game that had come down to the wire. Great game though. I mean, like I said, Ohio State almost lost 2 in a row against. No. They almost lost 2 games. That was actually a good game against Penn State. Yeah, that was actually a good game against Penn State. Ohio State bring them down to the wire. Will Howard, 182 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Quishon Judkins, 95 yards rushing, no touchdowns. Travion Henderson, 54 yards rushing, no touchdown. Will Howard even got 24 yards. But needless to say, no rushing touchdowns from Ohio State. But Brandon Innes with a touchdown from Will Howard, and Emeka Egbuka. Yeah, Emeka Egbuka with a touchdown from Will Howard as well. And they got 2 sacks today. Penn State almost handling business, but couldn't get that thing up in there. Drew Eller, 146 yards passing for Penn State. 1 interception. Again, turn the ball on against Ohio State. That ain't gonna happen, bruh. Also, how did they get? Yeah, I guess they got a pick 6. Somebody, okay, how did they get 13? Well, I don't know how they got 13, but at any rate, Ohio State did get. Oh no, my bad. Zion Tracy with the pick 6 from Penn State for a touchdown. Okay, so I don't know how they get 13. I forgot about that interception that we held through. Yeah, Zach Tracy with the pick 6, 31 yards for a touchdown, 3 sacks, 13-20. Ohio State, number 4 Ohio State. Congratulations, y'all got that. Y'all got that energy. Penn State, of course, they're going to be dropping in the rankings. But at any rate, we already knew that they were going to be dropping. Whoever going to lose that game is going to drop anyway. Now, continuing on to Georgia, Florida, the world's largest cocktail party. Georgia handling business. Man, hey, Carson Beck, Carson Beck, Y'all, I'm about to give you a nickname in a minute, bro. I'm going to give you a nickname. Carson Beck, turnovers on deck. That's your name. Carson Beck, turnovers, hold on. Carson Beck, turnovers on deck with Carson Beck. I mean, yeah, he won in the end, but you can, like, listen. 20 Florida, Georgia 34. All right, Aiden Warner. Aiden Warner, third string quarterback, 66 yards passing, 1 interception. DJ Lagway got hurt, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. And also, he got hurt, so they took him out the game. So that's why Aiden Warner wound up getting started in the game. Jacoby Jackson, 74 yards, 1 rushing touchdown from Florida. Aiden Mazzell, 66 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. And also, Florida got 2 sacks today, too. But Georgia, being Georgia, Carson Beck, 309 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Again, Carson Beck, turnovers on deck. Bro, you cannot be doing this crazy stuff next week. And not even go to the playoffs neither. Woo! Hey, they can tell you whooping them interceptions, bro. Good thing. Thank God Georgia got a good defense. That's my team. Nate Frazier, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. Dylan Bell, 33 yards, no touchdown. Well, 30 yards. Trevor Etienne out with a rib injury, a significant rib injury. Dominique Lovett, 1 touchdown, 52 yards receiving. And Cash Jones with the 1 touchdown reception too. Georgia, 2 sacks, but it did get a lot of pressure on Aiden Warner. And Georgia, again, they got Ole Miss next. So they got Ole Miss next. That's going to be relatively an interesting game to see those guys play next week. And they got to go to Ole Miss and play that game too. So that's going to be pretty interesting right there. So congratulations to my Bulldogs, to the Bulldogs. Y'all got their energy. Oregon, #1 team in the country. They're proving themselves again. Oregon, 38. Michigan, I don't know what's wrong with Michigan. 17. Oregon, Dylan Gabriel, 294 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Jordan James, 117 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Noah Whittington, 36 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. And Dylan Gabriel with the rushing touchdown as well. Trayshawn Holden, 149 yards rushing, no touchdown, but it really don't matter. That boy put up them yards and put them in the position to score. Evan Stewart, 1 rushing touchdown, 16 yards rushing. And no sacks. But it's all good, though. It don't matter. It's Michigan. Michigan, #17. Davis Warren, 164 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Donovan Edwards, 52 yards, no touchdown. And Tyler Morris and Donovan Edwards, both with the touchdown reception. So, Oregon, #1 team in the country. Y'all got their energy, and it's gonna be crazy because the Big Ten is almost a lockup now. And what I like about the Big Ten is Indiana is more so the surprise team, if you ask me, y'all. Yeah, Indiana. I think they're like the most surprising team of college football, and right now. And what I like about Indiana is that Indiana's more so a trap game. They got Michigan. Check this out. Michigan next Saturday, y'all. And they got Michigan in Indiana. And they got Purdue. They got Ohio State after that. Yeah, so Ohio State, they had to go to Ohio State and play Ohio State. And they got Purdue. Of course, it's always an in-state rival. This is typically those last games of the year are relatively for the in-state rivals, when they play each other, or if they're close to each other. I think Arkansas and LSU, I think they're the ones that play each other for the, so allegedly the in-state rivals. Because LSU doesn't have a counterpart, nor does Arkansas have a counterpart, because they play each other. Of course, you got Texas A&M, you got Georgia Tech, Alabama, Auburn, you got USC, UCLA. Another significant one, which is Ohio State and Michigan. Like I said, Ohio State and Michigan, they don't have a in-state counterpart. I guess you got Michigan State, but always Michigan, Ohio State. So, like I said, all those games will be coming up next week. But continuing on, I think I got another game coming up too that I need to go over it, and then I give you guys all my commentary. Another shocker, y'all. Houston beating Kansas State in Houston. Yep. Yep. Yep, another upset on the rise, y'all. Can y'all believe that upset? Hold on. What is going on? Hold on. Houston beating Kansas State 24-17. No, 24-19, I'm sorry. Yeah, Houston beating Kansas State 24-19, y'all. This is a very interesting loss for Kansas State. Whatever Kansas State had, they not gonna make it. That's pretty cool though. Ain't no biggie because they are gonna be out the picture. They won't go to the playoffs no way. But Avery Johnson from Kansas State, 238 yards, 38 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. DJ Giddens, 50 yards, 1 rushing touchdown for Kansas State. Keegan Johnson, 1 touchdown receiving, and they got 4 sacks today. But Houston, man, hey, they beat them boys. Houston 24. Zion Chris, 103 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Zion Chris, also 75 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Donovan Smith with the rushing touchdown. Now, them boys put up some numbers today, and then you have Malik Carr with the touchdown reception as well. So, Houston put up them numbers on Kansas State. Another upset of an unranked team. I forgot, was it 3 or 4 teams that upset today? So now, first off, congratulations to the Kansas State. To Houston. Y'all got the energy. Other games that are going on right now. SMU up on Pittsburgh, 7-0. Kentucky, Tennessee, a lot of time left. Oh my God, look, woo! Hey, look at this right here. Interesting. South Carolina, Texas A&M, 14. This is going on right now. South Carolina come out and win this game. Football's gonna be very interesting. So we gotta watch that game right there. I wasn't even paying attention to that game right there. It is an SEC. It is an SEC matchup. I didn't think, maybe Texas would come back, but looks like to me, Texas finna, it's still a lot of football left to be played. It's still in the first quarter, but Texas already got 2 touchdowns already. So Texas already with 2 touchdowns. Louisville up on Clemson. Like I said, still first quarter, still a lot of football left, but that's South Carolina and Texas A&M game. That's gonna be a very interesting game right there. But at any rate, those are the scores that are going on right now. A couple other games that are gonna be going on later on tonight. But at any rate, like I said again, this Tuesday, it's a super duper Tuesday. Presidential election, Donald J. Trump, Kamala Harris. Vote. Hey, exercise your vote. Vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not gonna tell you who I vote for. But guess what? On Tuesday, you're going to find out who I voted for. You already know. And look, guess what? Well, you know what? Some of y'all probably going to drop me from social media. That's cool. Me too, though. Hey, I vote how I want to vote. I really don't care. But y'all going to find out who I voted for. But this is a political thing. But Tuesday is the reveal show of the ESPN college football playoffs. A lot of teams are going to be ranked. I think Georgia, let me go down the list. I'm sorry. Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State will be number 3. 1, 2, and 3. Ohio State will move up 1. So Oregon number 1, Georgia, they remain in number 2. Ohio State number 3. Miami will be number 4. I know Texas, Notre Dame, and BYU, they were idle this week, so they had bye weeks. I don't know who they played next. With Iowa State losing, Indiana's gonna move up in the top 12. I think if Texas A&M were losing, I think LSU. Alabama or LSU. I forgot. Alabama does have the week off. Yeah, Alabama's idle too, if I'm not mistaken. Alabama ain't played nobody there. I forgot. There's another football team, not SEC team, another college football team. They have idle. So LSU, Alabama, Texas, Notre Dame, BYU. Those are 5 idle teams. Those are 5 teams that had a week off. So next weekend, it's gonna be ranked up. Now on Tuesday show, I think this is where the committee will have these teams ranked. It will be Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, Miami, Alabama, Tennessee, they win. Tennessee win out. They'll probably win tonight. Notre Dame, Texas. I can't go in no order now because I don't know who's ranked. Penn State will still be a top 10 team. If A&M loses, somebody's gonna move up. Indiana's gonna go to a top 12 college football playoff team. I don't know where they're gonna put Indiana. If A&M loses tonight, and it looks like they're losing, and it's first quarter, they're down 2 touchdowns already, more than likely, A&M probably gonna drop maybe like 5-6 spots if they lose. Now, if they win, they gonna probably stay there. Maybe they probably stay. The best case scenario, the very best case scenario with A&M, they'll stay where they at in the number 10 spot. If they struggle to win, they may drop them 1. They can't drop them much. But if they lose, at the top 12, y'all gone. Indiana's gonna be moving up. Who else? Hold on, let me go to my skid. Let me go back here. Yeah, I gotta look at this thing again. Cause I know I got the first 3 right. Tennessee, I say Tennessee. Kansas State, you know they're out. Michigan, Georgia, Ohio State. Penn State gonna drop some spots. Miami gonna move up a spot. Oh, I forgot. Iowa State gonna lose too. Yeah, Iowa State losing. Yeah, they're gonna be at the top 12. Yeah, Indiana. Yeah, moving them up. Ole Miss, they probably go about 3 or 4 spots, 2 or 3 spots, 3 or 4. Don't worry about Miami. Don't worry about Illinois. No disrespect to you guys. But at any rate, yeah, I think it's what my top 10 will be. It'll be no particular order. Well, I know the top 3. No, top 4. It will be Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, Miami, Alabama, Tennessee, Texas, Notre Dame. No, I can't say A&M right now because they're still playing that game. I'm just saying who's in there right now. BYU, I forgot BYU, Texas A&M, and like I said, Texas A&M number 10 right now. But if they lose tonight, I look for who was it that I had? Yeah, those are my, and I'm not doing a relative in no particular order. I think, Indiana moves up. Yeah, I think Indiana's gonna move up. Yeah, I think Indiana Indiana will probably crack the top 10. Yeah, I think Indiana probably will crack the top 10. If A&M loses, because Iowa State lost, Indiana will crack the top 10. LSU, they may crack a top 12 or 13. They may be on that line or outside, looking in with their head in the door. Not the peephole, but with their head in the door. So those are the rankings that I got that are coming up on the show on the coaches poll. Now, on the CFB poll, college football playoff polls, they may be identical to what it is. But Georgia going to Ole Miss. They got 2 tough games left. They got Ole Miss and they got Tennessee. They got Ole Miss next week, Tennessee after that. So Georgia they really need to hunker down and get them games up under their belt. And Ole Miss, cool, but Tennessee, that's gonna be y'all problem right there. Tennessee, they're pretty good, man. So yeah, and it's at Stanford too. So between the hedges, so Georgia does well on the bright side of that the schedule ain't favorable, but it's somewhat pleasurable, if that makes any sense. But at any rate, the CFB, the polls are coming out on Tuesday with the election. So guess what? The show also stack scores provided by ESPN.com. I meant to tell y'all that. My bad. Yeah, scores, things of that nature are provided by ESPN.com. Also, on Tuesday, exercise your vote. Or you ain't gotta vote. That's your right too. So, but at any rate, it comes on at 7 p.m. That's when the polls close. So cast your vote. Tune in to the ESPN College Football Playoff Show. Tune into that. Watch your show. And let's see how everything goes down. Now, next week, I'm gonna have a guest that's coming on. Yeah, I got him locked in already. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and close the deal this weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him locked in. I got him coming on next Saturday. You probably gonna hear some announcements from me this week. I'll let you guys know what the time is. I think it's probably gonna be a 2-show one day type thing before the game, after the game. Before it's gonna be before the Alabama LSU game. So I would say it'll be a pregame because that game is a night game. So it'll be a post-game, pregame, post-game type show. So I think the first show would be post-game on the games that already been played, and I guess the pregame to the Alabama LSU game. And then after that game, we go over, the scores, commentaries, of that game and other games that are scheduled for that particular day. And also, we will also go over the college football playoff picture again, from the Tuesday show. No, actually, I think you know what? I'm off on Tuesday. I might do a show on Tuesday. Come to think of it. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a show on Tuesday. Ding, it just registered with me. I be working so much, man. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna be off on Tuesday. I may go ahead and do a show. I mean, hey, cause like I said, the polls close at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that means that hopefully the show will be no more than 30 minutes to an hour ESPN. Matter of fact, that'll be a commentary show for me on Tuesday if I go live. So I'll let y'all know on Tuesday. Also, what was I getting ready to say? Like I said, the polls close at 7 p.m. So the show, the college football playoff show, is at 7 p.m. So I think after that show, then I do a live. I may do a live stream on that show, and I send out the message to you guys and give you guys my commentary. I'm gonna see if I can have a guest to come on that Tuesday night too. Yeah, that should be interesting right there. I'm booking shows already. I'm doing a live stream, trying to book a show, right? But at any rate, if your team won today, congratulations. Y'all got that energy. Keep that energy. If your team lost, it's another week of football left to be played. Get some energy from somewhere. Call the coach. Call them dudes mama. Call their baby mama. Hey man, you gotta tell little Johnny and them to get out there and play, man. Hey, I'm a fan of theirs. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, that's my show for tonight. I would possibly see. I know I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all. Oh, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. NFL. Tomorrow live stream tomorrow with the NFL. Possibly Tuesday. After the college football playoff ranking show on ESPN, and then the poll. I know I can say the polls close at 7 Eastern Standard Time, so that means that I'll be on enough time. By the time the show's over with, we won't even know who winning. We won't even know who winning the states. Relative to the election and everything, because I don't think I'm gonna be on that long, because we don't talk about like 12 teams anyway. So tune in, inside your vote, watch the poll show, the college football ranking show, and also NBA basketball too. And also tune in to me before y'all turn to what Trump called fake news and MSNBC, Fox, Twitter. X. X. ABC, CBS, and whatever news station that's out there of your respective media source. Also, you're gonna tune into these content creators like the Real Dana, big time conservative, and also the Young Turks, which is big time liberal content creators. So if y'all want, before y'all tune in to any of these shows or political shows, watch me first. Get your source of football, your dose of football, and then go watch them. Because like I said, I'm only going to be in maybe like 30 minutes to an hour if I'm here that long on Tuesday, possibly, if I go live. But tune in to me if I go live, and then tune in to them. Because you're going to have all night tune in to them. Like I said, we not going to know who win the election till Thanksgiving anyway. Because that the polls, some ballots going to come up missing. Some people gonna be stealing ballots. They still gonna be counting. But just tune in to me. Possibly on next Tuesday when I go live. I'm gonna be watching that Texas A&M game, South Carolina game. I may go up again tonight. I'm more than likely 75%. I'm not gonna do it, but I may just go up again tonight. Congratulations to all you guys. I'll see y'all soon. I'm gonna get back to this football. Tune in to me tomorrow. We're doing NFL football. A lot of things that are going on in the NFL as well. So I'm gonna see y'all soon. It is 8:27. Y'all have a great night. Peace out. All right. Talk to